Hi, I'm Anne from Game Like a Mother. Today I'm going to share an overview and review of Five Crowns. It's ages 8 and up, 1 to 7 players, and it takes 45 minutes, and I specialize in games that can be played in 20 minutes, so I'm going to share a way in which to play this game in 20 minutes if you so desire. Let me show you how to play. The goal of the game is to end with the least points. For setup, we have a 4-player game here, and on your first round, you're going to deal each player 3 cards face down. I have them face up so you can see what they have, but normally in a game you have no idea what everybody else has. And the quick hack, if you want to play a 20-minute version of this game, start with 8 cards each instead of 3, and then it will take about 20 minutes. So, the basics. You are dealing out 3 cards, and everyone is trying to collect either a book of cards, which would be 3 of the same number, or a run of cards, which is cards of the same suit in sequence. There are a couple wilds to take into account. There are jokers that you can use as whatever card you want. And the really fun thing about this game is on the round that you're on, however many cards you've dealt out, so for this round, 3 cards, 3s are also wild. So you have jokers and 3s that are wild. So there's quite a few wild cards floating around to be put to use. And then the next round, you'll deal out 4 cards, and the 4s are wild. So I'll just show you what gameplay works like. We'll say this person dealt out, so this person gets to go first. This person has flipped over the top card to start the round, and they get to choose if they want to take that or not. They're going to choose not to, so they're going to draw from the top of the deck instead. They got this queen. They're going to choose to discard it. They don't want it. It's this person's turn. They're choosing to draw. They got a queen. Ooh, maybe they can use that as part of a run, perhaps. So they're going to do that, and we'll say they go ahead and discard this 9. This player's going to draw, and ooh, they got a 6. Now, they have a choice because they can either have it be a run, 7-6 with the joker. The joker would be represent the 8 of diamonds, or they could have it be a book of 6s. That works for either. So we'll say they go ahead and just make it be a book of 6s. And now here's the trick. They had 4 cards in their hand because they drew 1, but it's the round where everybody was dealt 3 cards. They have to discard 1. This comes into play in some of the later rounds a bit more, but it's a key part of the game. You have to be able to lay everything down at once and then discard 1 card in order to go down and out. This round is not over. After a person goes down, each person gets 1 more opportunity to go down with their own card. So they're down. I'm going to move them forward a little bit because of that. This person could choose to draw this. They don't want to. They already have a book because they have 2 4s and they can use the wild card as a 3. So they got the 7. They don't care about the 7. They're playing down their book and they're out. So then it's this person's turn. And they draw, and oh, they got very lucky. They're going to choose, so this is where you think, oh, they can play down this really nice run, because a run or a book has to be at least 3 cards. It can be more. No, they still have to discard 1 of these. So we'll say they go ahead and discard the king, but this still counts. They're down and out. And then it's this person's turn, and oh, bummer. They have kind of the makings of some things here, but they just have 2 jacks or a 10 jack, jack queen. So they're going to choose to discard their highest point card. And now you score. This person has 0 points because it all went, they were able to place their whole hand down. This person has 0 points. This person has 0 points. To tally up your points, any of your points you weren't able to place down in a set or a book, you add up the face value of the card for the smaller ones, and for ones higher than 10, this would be worth 10. The jacks are each worth 11. A queen would be worth 12, and a king would be worth 13. So what they have here is they have 32 points to start out, and everybody else has 0. Also, the current wild card, which was 3s, if they hadn't been able to place that down as part of a set, it would have been worth 20 points, and the jokers, if not placed down, would be worth 50. At this point, gather up all the cards, shuffle them up, and because this person dealt out the first round, this person would deal out the next round. Each player would get 4 cards. This round, jokers are still wild, but the 4s would be wild. and you play until you can place down all of the cards in your hand, and you keep on doing that until you've gotten to where the kings are wild. And then at the end of that round, you tally up all your points, and whoever has the least is the winner. So that's how to play Five Crowns. The target demographic for this game is, it is a family level rummy game that everyone from small children to grandparents can have a great time playing together. The rule complexity is so nice and entry level for a rummy style game. It is very easy. There's just a few things that you have to learn for the first round, and that carries you through the whole time, but it changes a little bit each round as you add another card, so it feels different and exciting each time, while the rules remain the same. How competitive? It's medium competitive. There's only one winner at the end of the game, and sometimes people get you where they just get a bunch of wilds and go down right away and you're stuck with some pointers. But it doesn't ever feel like someone is purposefully doing something mean to you in this game to get you. It feels like you're either getting lucky with the cards that you're getting, or the right thing comes up, or you were strategic in what you held on to. So it kind of feels like it's you against the game more than you against other people that you're playing against. So it is a nice one where it seems like people still enjoy playing this with each other. Nobody's trying to do anything to each other while they play. The replay value is high because there's just something so classic about a rummy style game. This feels like the type of game that you would play on like a Sunday afternoon after a family dinner. This is exactly the type of game that would be your go-to family game, that everyone's together and you sit down and play this around the kitchen table. Similar games, if you like this game. Farkle is another lightweight family level game that's for everyone, and that one you're rolling the dice and trying to get different dice combinations. It's like a push your luck type game, and it's very cute, and kids enjoy it very much. And as an adult, I enjoy getting to play it too. And then also, if you are wanting to continue on your rummy journey, Rummikub is another classic, but with tiles. And there's a little more strategy level involved, but it's still the basics of rummy, and it's so fun. So I really recommend Five Crowns. We've had a blast playing this, and you should check it out. Thanks, and see you next time from Game Like a Mother.